Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 16. So, we are finally good on food. We have 680 potatoes, and we're growing more again. We're 20% all the way there. We ended up getting attacked by a lot of muffalo as well, so we do have meat. Unfortunately, with that came a lot of injuries, including Sammy, who is now missing a right leg. So, power-wise, how are we doing? Slowly gaining power. Alright. Well, it is still volcanic winter, so I'm not sure how long we can keep the lights on, but I feel like we might as well start turning lights on. As for Sammy, we do need to... Oops. Do need to make sure that you are getting a peg leg, and Mr. Wiz should hopefully get on that right now. Okay, wonderful. So, a peg leg for Sammy. Who was the one with the peg leg? I think it's Tony, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. Imagine if you had both peg legs. That'd be interesting. That'd be Rimworld in a nutshell. We also lost Hitchcock last episode as well, unfortunately. Was it last episode? I think it was last episode. We lost him recently. It was very sad, and I didn't want to do it, but it happened. Right, Mr. Wiz. Oh, you're going to get wood. It's a very special bit of wood. It's deteriorating, which is pretty good. Tony, what are you doing? Cutting stone blocks from chunks, and you've been going halfway across the map to do that. Instead of doing that, I'd rather you haul some of this wood back. I think we'll end up needing it at some point. We seem to have finally finished our little tree forest here. So, nothing to worry about there. That should be enough wood to last us forever. Hopefully, anyway. And if it's not, then that's fine, I guess. But Mr. Wiz has failed in a minor way. What have you done? You've just scratched her. Okay, well, can you, not going to play chess. You've just given her a little stab, and now you're off to go play chess. I don't think so, Mr. Wiz. You alright, mate? Because you're in the best mood possible, and you're our best doctor at 15, and you failed to install a peg leg. No, I want you to... I'll probably have to set the operation again. There we go. And try operating again. The anaesthetic's still in, so hopefully that makes a difference. Somehow I doubt it, but you know. What's up with you, Martin? Just some bruises. Alright, you get treatment but no medicine. Mr. Wiz, where are you? Halfway across the map. Did we not just haul some wood back? I feel like we did and you're not doing anything about it. We could do with... excuse me. When did this hole appear? Well, I'm going to fill that in. We could do with... Yeah, it's fine. Making a barn for our roosters and things like that, perhaps? That might be quite interesting. Because they all seem to want to sleep in our fridge. Which is it's interesting. You got cirrhosis of the liver as Joaquin for drinking alcohol. Yeah. We're going to be generating a lot more of that where that comes from, so we'll see how well that goes. Did you perform? You did perform it and you succeeded. Wonderful. Alright, so Sammy should be up in the next few days, which is going to be nice. Namu, the night owl that he is back at work. And Namu, do you do any cleaning? You do. Alright, because as you can see, it's kind of necessary that it happens. We do have a lot of fertilized eggs as well, so another reason for us to maybe separate the chickens as well is to not have any more chickens. Because we have some roosters, I believe. We have 4 roosters. Don't think we need 4 roosters, in all honesty. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of them. We'll keep 2 around, just in case one dies, then we've got the other as a backup if we do want to breed more chickens. But we've got 5 fertilized eggs in here as well. They are going to die off because they're in the fridge, of course, but if I make a place for them, perhaps stick one out here. I'll let them breed and I'll see, let them lay their eggs and see what comes out of them, and if they're all hens, then we'll keep them around. So, it's not going to be in raw food, is it? Animal products. Egg fertilized. And this should not take fertilized eggs. And Boo Boo, can you... You're not a hauler. Alright. Good to know. Martin, are you a hauler? You are. Move them there. This should... Yeah. They should start progressing into chicks. Should be nice. We now have 9 fertilized eggs. They are probably everywhere, I'm going to imagine. Yeah, there's one up there as well. So what we need to do is separate the chickens. Let's make a new animal area and rename it to... Oops. Call it hens. There we go. And make a hens space. Something like that. So now all the hens, animals, all of the hens go in the hen zone. There we go. And the roosters shall stay away. Hopefully. Actually, they're probably just going to wander over there, but I'll make sure that they don't. I'll make a rooster zone somewhere. Let's call it Roo. Roo. Saving time. And then rooster zone. It's going to go here. Just make sure that those don't interact. In fact, we could give the rooster zone a little bit more space by the looks of it. Yep. Yes, we can. Alright. And the roosters go in the rooster zone. And if we want to start breeding any of our chickens again, we'll just move the roosters over to the hen area. And they'll start breeding. But they essentially just eat the little seeds and grass on the ground, so they won't starve to death, or they shouldn't do anyway. Sammy lacks weapons. How good were you at shooting? You were really good. Well, oh. I guess you're going to equip this one, because Martin's hauling the other one. You now have a peg leg as well, which means that I'm not really sure I want you to go out hunting anymore, because that is a long distance to travel with a peg leg. If you had a bionic leg, I wouldn't be so bothered, but unfortunately, it's not the case now. Tony the Surgeon, are you a brawler? You are not a brawler, so you should not be wearing that shield. You should, in fact, be carrying the minigun, and then I'll make you drop the shield. And Martin's going on a sad wander. What a surprise. Ooh, ground penetrating scanner. Emptiness is pregnant. Well, that's an interesting sentence. Okay, let's go mortars, I guess. Not really sure at this point. Just kind of filling out the research that could be done at any point. Drop your personal shield, please, so that you can actually fire your weapon. Lawrence, have you got a weapon? You do. Everybody. Let's check you all for weaponry. Martin does not, or at least I'm not allowed to check if he does, actually. Check here. He doesn't seem to have a weapon. I think he was downed, and that might have been his sniper that was over here. Good to know. I'm actually going to close this door, because I realise when combat comes, if I don't have the time, then I won't be shutting this door and they'll just walk through. So I take the inefficiency of that door just on the point that I know that it'll just be more of a nuisance otherwise. Alright. God damn it, Muffalos. Stay out of my hen patch. An eclipse. One of the moons is orbiting, so our solar panels are out, essentially. Are we losing power? 385? We're very slowly losing power. Like snail's pace losing it, so just having our solar panels out is a problem, but it's not too much of an issue. Alright. Is anybody going to do some cleaning? I feel like I should bump someone up on cleaning. There you go. Martin the Recruiter, you're now a cleaner. So once he comes out of his sad wander, he should start clearing everything off. Let's see. Consuming fine meal. Resting. Yeah, of course. It is sleep time after all. And Amu is up though, because he is a night owl. Yay! Excuse me? Why have we got loads of little holes everywhere? I don't remember this being a thing. But that is a very bad hole to have. Well, now I'm going to have to check. Yeah, we got a hole there. Why? I'm so confused. What did I do? Fair enough. That's the only hole that desperately needs filling though, because they can just go la 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 straight into base. And there's nothing we can do about it. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, this one's intentional. I know about this hole. That one I left there so that we could wander out until we finish this wall. And speaking of, there's a minigun there. Anyone want to go pick that up? That'd be lovely. Slate wall. So we want to make... We've got 125, so make that there for now. We have enough slate to do that. There we go, everybody's hauling stuff now, which is nice. But yeah, I think we want to try and finish this wall this episode. And then next one, we'll probably go for finishing this off here. Which will mean that the only route into our base is through this little crevasse and into our kill box. So we can literally litter all of this with deadfall traps and they'll never get to our kill box. And if they do, then we'll be waiting. So we can pretty much just wall ourselves in and be self-sufficient. This here will be farmland and a load of expanses for maybe workrooms and stuff like that. Maybe our production room will become a chunk of buildings that all have a singular purpose. The eclipse is ending. Wonderful. So a tailoring room will just have all of our leathers in it, for example. Ooh, hops. Hops rotted away in storage. Oh, in this one here. Have we not had anyone cooking? Probably not. I think I've put too much work on GSP. We also don't have any hops right now, so it's not too much of a problem. Although, the fact that these are... Oh, there was a fire. Yeah, I remember now. The big fire started there, which is why there's a bit of a slow down pace in some of that area. Unfertilized eggs, please. Thank you. Not sure why they're all unrestricted, but we can go get them. Eggs are great as well. Look at that. Lots of eggs. So we don't really even have to feed chickens that much, because they just eat the grass that's on the ground, so they're just a sustainable source of food for the most part. We'll have to bring them in probably when the winter comes, but other than that, they can just stay there for now. The muffalo just seem perfectly happy eating our simple meals, so, you know. This one seems to want to eat everything that the chickens do, though, and I'm not really happy about that. Which one are you? Muffalo the female. Oh, God. Oh, God, everybody up. Everybody up. Put that fire out. Put it out, put it out, put it out, put it out. Come on, quack, 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 quack. Nah, Martin's on fire. Martin is on fire. Well, so's the rest of our base, Martin. Grow up. Come on. Faster. Faster. Losing our research bench. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, where was that power outage? Right there. If you guys would be so kind as to fill that in. We've got 1,300 steel. Wonderful. Did not know we had that much. That is good to know. I could probably do with deconstructing some of this steel wall. So the limestone we have, 68. Let me just see how far that stretches. About there, 13 spaces over. So if I go something like that. Yeah. Somewhere in that region. We're going to start changing the wall up from the steel, get some of that back, and then change it to limestone, that kind of thing. There we go, limestone wall. One shot. Yeah, well. That's fine. Because that's so much stronger than just steel. It's 350 as opposed to 540. So if we can double that up, we get some steel back, which is more useful for us. And is there a reason why they're always unselected? I'm not sure. I don't remember that being the case, but you know, it happens. Okay. So, with that in mind, do we not have a handler checking on the animals? Anamu, I'm making you priority 1 handler. If you'd be so kind, slaughter those chickens for me. Yeah, I wanted to make some more leather beds for our animals. It looks like buffalo leather is what we're going to use for. So if I make furniture, yeah, buffalo leather. Make me some buffalo leather beds for our buffaloes so they can be nice and comfortable. Plus we've got some Yorkshire Terriers and cats that love sleeping. So that'd be really nice. How's our beauty doing in this area, for example? It's quite pretty in our hallway. That's nice to know. Neutral, neutral, but almost pretty. Alright, okay. Really? God damn it. And Anamu's gonna go out and try to put that out. Let me just check my home region, because that seems quite... Yeah. We don't want that. Get rid of that right there. It's not our problem. What could we do with this room to improve it? I'm not sure. It's neutral in there as well. It's ugly while you're murdering things. That's yeah, understandable, I suppose. Sure, these aren't helping for the beauty, but you know, it happens. There's nothing outside that might be deteriorating right now, because we might want to bring it in. If so, no, doesn't like it. All right, that is marble though. We wanted marble, didn't we? Was that our top priority? It was, and we don't need to do it anymore. I might haul some of this marble. That might be the closest bit we've got. Actually, there's marble there. You know what? Never mind. We won't bother with that. So, slate. Slate is #1 priority because that's what we're building our main defences out of. Mortars are finished. Wonderful. Let's go with charge shot. Those are these weapons here, which are really good. Like, really good stuff. 12 damage with a 1-second warm-up, and they fire 3 shots. It's pretty sweet. Let's make sure that slate is #1 priority. It looks like it is. Wonderful. Are you following Sammy around, cat? Nope, not anymore. You're over it. Oh, we've got so much food. It's great. I love it. Get that. Ooh, fire. Flash storm. Everything's gonna set on fire. Yay. It seems like we've got a little bit more slate, so we'll keep adding to it. We now have 40 slate, so we'll keep on adding to it. Keeping them away from our walls. It's like half the wildlife's going to die off though, because the rain has stopped and that fire is continuing to spread, which is lovely. Not. Just got to keep an eye on this area, because for as long as there is grass, these guys can keep eating without any problem. But this muffalo, oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell. Wow. Okay. Well, we need to sort them. Right, that's the male symbol, so... Unfortunately, I don't think we need as many males as we've got. So, like the great slaughtering of the puppies and kittens, the great slaughtering of chicks is going to have to happen. The females will survive, but unfortunately we'll keep one chick. One female chick, that is. The rest shall have to die. They're already in hen zone, which is nice. Right, so that is male, 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 male. And we're keeping one male chick, and he's going in the rooster side. There we go. The rest, unfortunately, shall have to die. Definitely can't keep that many. Oh. Oh, chick. Chick 4. We never knew you. So I don't feel sad. Maybe a little, but not too much. Alright, let's haul things out of there. What we could do is make this place look nice. Maybe. Do something like mine this back wall and replace it with stone blocks. Because I think, yeah, it gives -2 to that area. And then we'll put some sort of nice flooring in there. I'm not sure what kind of floor, but I'm sure we can figure something out. Maybe a carpet. How much cloth do we have? 43? Alright. Yeah, we are still producing a little bit of cloth. Not too much, but enough. Might want to produce more, maybe. Something to think about. We have fires. Oh my god. That's a fire. That is quite the fire. Game, do you want to start raining? This is usually when you kick in. When I hear the sound of dying animals. In fact, where is that dying animal? There's an ostrich on fire. Cargo pods. Ooh, are those hops? They're hops. We get to make more beer. Yay. Go on, Anamu. Do your thing. There we go. That should stop the fire spreading to any of our area. Yeah, with that many hops, we can start producing more beer again, which will be lovely. Just need someone to haul it, really. Someone would be so kind. We've got a season to wait for it, though. So, as far as making wort is concerned, if we go for the allowed cooking skill, I want to get Lawrence to do the cooking. And his cooking is 4, and I've got to remember, and you guys have got to help me remember this, if I ever wonder why anybody's not doing the cooking in any particular thing, it's because I've done this. And I want to make sure that this is being done. So if I make Lawrence a #1 cook, he's only going to do the brewery. That is the plan, and GSP is only going to do the actual cooking. Attila's gotten food poisoning. Well, there are simple meals to eat for that. I suppose we could make kibble, but where's the fun in that? In fact, maybe we should make a little bit of kibble. It's not there, it's in the butcher's table, isn't it? Yeah, make kibble. Do until you have 15. I'm not sure how far kibble goes, to be honest. But there you go. GSP's got better things to do anyway. Apparently not. Does it take meat and veg to make kibble? Oh. Might not go as far as we hoped. Let's grab a lot of those eggs. Alright, to finish this off. This is slate as well. Okay, slate all the way around. So, structures, slate wall. Fill that in. Doesn't look like we have the slate to do it right now, but we are working on it. Is that right there? Marble. Right. Okie dokie. And Sammy's back on tailoring, which is pretty good because everybody's got damaged clothing that needs replacing at some point. And that'd be nice if they could do that. Yeah, as far as efficiency in our production room's concerned, once we do have this set up, then we're going to start making specialised rooms, so only tailoring rooms, things like that. We'll have sewing rooms, we'll have stone cutting rooms. And that way we know where to find our resources. Ah, you failed. We know where to find our resources and everything gets placed closer to where it should be. That is the plan anyway. Anyway, guys, I think we've run on long enough, so that is going to do it for today's episode. So if you have enjoyed the content, then be sure to leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. If you haven't already, then be sure to hit that subscription button, and if you have subscribed but haven't already, hit the bell icon right next to it to be notified when I release new videos. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.